I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Qapla. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the 50 waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Dare to make war, we surrender. False words, important things are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before. Or since tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla. Welcome to Twilight Zone Sunday for June 5th, 2022. And welcome to the panel, Pop Culture Curator, Resolute Germ.
Thank you.
And Mr. Londell.
Qapla. Hello, everyone.
All. Hello.
Well, that was fast. Where did
what do we
Resolute
got?
go?
Resolute? Oh, yeah. Resolute Germ was here. I'm sure he'll be back. I hope he will.
Thank you, Bird. Thank you.
Pop Culture Curator, you were also first in the chat and said, hell, everyone.
Hope I said hail, not hell.
You said hell.
Well, I meant
Right
hail.
there.
Sorry about the autocorrect. I apologize.
No problem. Your phone would think you'd rather send people to hell than hail them. Resolute Germ says hello. Welcome, Resolute Germ, in the chat. Pop Culture, you also said Qapla, Bird of Prey. Hope you and the family are doing well. Thank you. Feeling a bit better. Thank you. Not where I was, but feeling better. Professor Brainy Specs says greetings to everyone. Qapla, Professor Brainy Specs. I put out the link to join the panel, and he says, good, Resolute Germ. Pop Culture says, the Resolute Germ, good to see you again. Resolute says, hello back. Dave G. Sound says, hail, Bird O' Prey 5 and Karoga. Thank you, Dave G. The Random Menace says, Pozdrav Z Buto Kosti. Sorry, translator was not on. Greetings from the future. Greetings, future man, Random Menace. Cardinal Sin is in the house. Loves the classic Twilight Zone. So come on up, Cardinal Sin. We got a open spot on the panel if you'd like to make remarks as we watch. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Qapla, 47 Yorktown. And Pop Culture Curator talks. What do we got? Words and Pictures is in the house. Qapla, Words and Pictures. 47 Yorktown. Hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Words and Pictures is Qapla, Bird of Prey. I love these Twilight Zone shows. Thank you muchly. You are welcome, muchly. Professor Brainy Specs says Qapla. DayG says hi to Jeff. And we got Resolute Germ and Professor Brainy Specs in the panel now. Qapla, guys.
Hello.
Qapla, bird of prey.
Qapla. Glad to see you. Okay.
Good.
So
It's good to be seen.
you're invisible.
Well,
Okay.
I suppose so. I have the cloaking device on, I suppose.
Oh, cloaking devices are okay. No problem. I understand. I got to cloak myself every so often. Most of the time, in fact. So today we're watching season 4, episode lucky number 13, and season 5, number 13 for the Twilight Zone. Season 4, episode 13 is called The New Exhibit, and a wax museum curator, played by Martin Balsam, lovingly maintains wax. Balsam, thank you. Lovingly maintains wax figures of 5 infamous killers in his basement after the museum discards them. What museum is going away just discarding infamous killers? When he loses his job, his enemies are mysteriously murdered. Interesting. And then for the season 5 episode, it's called Ring-a-Ding Girl. A movie star by Maggie McNamara receives a ring from her fan club that draws her back to her hometown, where she offers to do a one-woman show to stop plans for a town picnic. That doesn't seem right. She wants to do a one-woman show to stop the plans for a town picnic.
Yeah.
Why would you want to stop a town picnic? I guess there's more to it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it.
I think
for
it'll
you.
make.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it'll make more sense when you watch it.
Okay. So that's what we got with us. That's what we got for us now. So I'm going to go ahead and start. If you're new here, go to birdofprey5.com/SR and you can watch the Twilight Zone with us from that area. It'll start in just a couple minutes. If you can't get there or you're not watching this live, then you can always watch this episode on Paramount Plus or your own copy of the Twilight Zone if you have it. So I will open the screening room up. I will count down and I will hit play. If you're watching on YouTube, then you'll get a screenshot every 15 seconds or so, 10 seconds or so. Yes.
Before you start, if I may, I have a question for everyone that's in the chat as well as on the panel, if I may.
Yes, of
if
course.
anyone, we are looking for contestants for a question of Trek for this afternoon at 4:30 Eastern time. If you'd like to be on the show, please let me know.
Very cool. And,
thank you, Bird.
I hope you find your contestants, because not that not that it's terrible without contestants, but it seems better with contestants.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I will. Let me know, please, if you get contestants when this is over. Otherwise, okay. I'll see what I can do if I can. I'd love to be on if there's room, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing after. But
okay.
If there's still an opening, maybe I can move some things. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
So, with that, we're going to count down, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Q. Do we have Q? We are go for Q. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Not Q.
2. Not that Q.
Okay.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of both things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Ferguson's Wax Museum. There's a time in America when you could create a life for yourself by just opening your own museum of wax figures. I heard she was an ugly woman. They found coins with her face on.
She knew how to throw that WAP.
Murderer's Row. Fine place to take your date on a Friday night. Qapla, Captain Fandom Nerd.
Oh,
Bet it
that
was a
damn
woman.
seafood.
They kind of do look like monsters. Sounds like he's trying to make me feel bad for the murderer. Words and pictures, says Vertebrae. Good work saying that sentence like that. Cleopatra, I heard the word you didn't say. Yeah. I must have signed a release. I bet he was Professor Moriarty. Words and pictures says he would have lifted the blankets, not the pillow.
It's always in the Twilight Zone.
A new exhibit. Hmm. Poor son of a bitch doesn't know what's coming.
Look, just give me the pink slip, all right? Damn.
Who's going to pay me if? A supermarket?
Shouldn't he have said selling instead of abandoning?
Yeah, it is definitely selling, not abandoning. That's not the. I mean, I guess he could move it.
He just doesn't have the heart to tell him that the place is bankrupt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep my wax monsters. Yes. Nobody will buy them.
He probably lives alone. He could take him home to keep him company.
Yeah. That's a good question. Unless we put a little less clothing on them, call it a different museum. Those museums still do pretty well around Times Square for another 20 years.
Where are your meds?
Wow. He's married.
Okay, he's nuts.
Yeah, she'll love that one. Yeah, look at that wash machine. Looks like he's already started his own museum.
Can you say psychosis? Sweetheart, get out of the house now.
Of course, it starts as friends.
You're throwing around a lot of money for a guy who just lost his job.
Try wearing some wax.
Mm-hmm. Time to call the guys with the butterfly net. Uh-oh. Time to sabotage the AC.
I'm surprised they're both in the same bed. I thought you couldn't show that at this time.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised too.
Maybe they really are husband and wife.
No, they still because Dizzy and Lucy
It
were
depends on
and they
the content.
had separates.
If it was considered a children's show, they would show them in the same bed. Things that were made for them, the whole audience, like out of Lucy, where they knew children were watching, they would show them separate beds.
And he blamed it on Jack the Ripper. Tell that to a judge.
And you are not guilty. The old bury the wife in the basement.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Huh.
We should have made it wide enough for her brother.
Huh. Oh boy. Huh. 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 Huh.
No problem, pop culture curator. You come back whenever. If you want. If you're busy, no worries. No pressure.
Huh.
World's easiest house to break into.
Well, it was the 60s. It's a trowel, okay? You know, they use it to smooth out concrete thingy.
Well, now there is a bit of an issue. Okay. There's only so much floor space. So it's going to Brussels, send them in millimeters. He's calling you fat. Uh, no, he can't hit you. He loves his guys.
Okay, he was nuts.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And it doesn't look as nice as Willoughby.
No, it's not.
Words and Pictures thinks the wax murderers are innocent. And LDG is waving. I don't know if they're innocent, but well, none of them could be brought to justice any longer. Now we're up to season 5, episode 13. Ring a ding, girl, or something like that.
Of things and ideas just crossed over to the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone. My God, that pool water looks dirty, even in black and white.
Oh God.
Hold the plane.
Huh. Okay, Theremin. So it's a weird episode off the bat.
Bunny. Do. Ring-a-ding Girl. Produced by William Frew.
Earl Hamner Jr.
Not in California. Uh-oh.
There's that theremin again. Something strange is happening.
She's only going to be famous until the next person is picked at the picnic. It's all going to fall apart, Bunny. You have to destroy the picnic.
Yeah.
All right. Is she putting her hands where she shouldn't be on her nephew?
What about it? I mean,
Yeah.
are you insinuating that Bunny wants to bang her nephew?
I'm just saying she either she does or she knows that she's doing inappropriate things to get answers.
Well, it's inappropriate by today's standards. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was inappropriate in those days too. Uh-oh. She knows something. This is the year the tornado hits that picnic. Because I found out a tornado is going to hit the picnic. God damn. Bruise the children. Nicole says, don't everyone talk at once. I know, Nicole. It goes a while sometimes.
Yeah.
The TV station, she can make her plea there. Everybody stay home. We're going to release killer bees at the picnic. They'll kill everybody. Yeah. Killer ants flown in from Africa. It's a killer insect of some type, words and pictures. Oh no, the plane is going to run into the picnic.
Okay, the dress her sister's wearing, just don't do it. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so the town bought her a mood ring?
The Russians. She never got off the plane.
I was wondering when you were going to pick up on that, Bird.
Nicole says, oh, Nicole says either you shot down a kamikaze pigeon or that bird hit a landmine. Birds and pictures as this episode just got real. I had to say it was a pretty quick twist.
Yeah. So what you think this one should have been an hour long?
No, I think this one was about the right length. I think this one was about the right length. And I think last episode probably could have been made shorter with no loss in quality. But neither of them were bad. Neither of them were bad. I don't think either of them were great, but neither of them were bad.
Actually, it's
that first one really needed cut down.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it would have been much better as a half-hour episode.
Well, see, I'm of the opinion that there's no such thing as a bad Twilight Zone episode.
Well, I mean, there's no terrible, but I mean, I would say most are good episodes, but
Hmm.
I would you know, I don't want to just call it a good episode just because it's a Twilight Zone episode. I think that's doing a disrespect to the better episodes.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
because even the so-called bad episodes, you can really get wrapped up in the story.
That's
Like this
true.
one, you really got wrapped up in the story of this last one. So,
Yeah. I
To a
mean,
point.
I still cared
mhm.
about what happened. I mean, it wasn't like I said, it certainly wasn't the best episodes, but it was decent.
Mm.
It was,
Oh, you keep dropping the score. It went from good to now it's decent. Oh,
did I say good? Because I wouldn't have said, I would have, yeah, I meant to say a decent, I'd give this like a C or a C minus and
Rod Ser-
number,
a C for
and
Rod
a
Serling?
number,
Come
I mean, a 5 maybe out of 10,
on.
6. It's not, that would be, like I said,
Yeah.
it's better than,
Yeah. Well, okay, first off, I think you should start grading on a 1 to 100 scale instead of 1 to 10.
1 to, but what's the difference? 1 to 10? Because I can do a 6.5, and
Yeah.
that's just a 65. So, I
The
mean,
65 sounds better than 6.5, even though it's D level, you know? So,
well, I'm not sure. 65 to me should be like a C.
It depends on how you define the scale.
Yeah, 65 is more like a D plus.
yeah, because a 50 is failing.
Well, that's the question.
Well, when I was
in
in
my
school,
anything under C was failing.
hello, is my mic on?
I'm sorry, Jeff. Yes.
That's okay. When I was in school, 65 was just barely passing with a D minus.
Uh-huh.
64 and lower was an F.
See, we had a C, D, and F, and while F was failing, D wasn't passing. You needed to do better than a D to get credit for the class.
Ah.
It was weird. Like I never really understood why they didn't just go from C to F at that point. But yeah, to get credit for the class, you needed a C minus or better.
I see.
So D is where they'd let you try to make up for it. Like
Yeah.
take the test again or do some extra credit.
Mhm.
Straight out F is you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. That D was kind of a warning.
I suppose. Like I really don't know why. My thought was that, and my thought, what I was told was it had to do with your major. That if you got a D in a class that you didn't have to take, then you could just leave it and let it be. Whereas if the class was in your major and you had to pass it to get your degree, then you couldn't leave it as a D. You'd have to take it again.
Yeah.
So that made some sense, but it's just the way it was. I don't know if it's true. Luckily, I never was that close to it to have to worry. Professor Brainy Specs is asking again, anyone interested in being on A Question of Trek in 30 minutes?
We'd love to have you on the show. We're looking for some contestants to team up with Zoe and T Dowd. So if you'd like to be on the show, let me know.
I'm so bad at quiz shows, so.
You know what, Professor? If there's a spot, I'd be interested.
Okay. Sounds good, Bird.
I don't want to take someone else's position, but let me know when you know. Okay?
I definitely will. Thank you, Bird.
Okay. You're welcome. Well, with that, since I may or may not be on A Question of Trek in 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and get this ended. Professor, anything you'd like to say before we go?
Well, even if you don't want to be on the show, we invite you to A Question of Trek. That'll be again in about 25 minutes or so. You know, our flexible starting time. So we'll start when we start. Also, we're going to have Potato Revan on History with R&R tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. And Bird, thank you again for doing Twilight Zone. Thank you for having me on the panel. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Glad. Thank you for being here. Resolute Germ, what you got going on?
Do Tuesday sci-fi, Thursday Orville, and Saturday cartoons. Thanks for having me on, Bird.
Thank you. And again, apologies about Saturday.
No problem.
Next Saturday will be an hour later. Mr. Lundell, how you doing?
Oh, I am peachy over at Odyssey, having fun. I got over 200 groovy movies up already. You know, drop by, picked one, watch it, enjoy it with the family, leave a message. You know, like or dislike the movie. Tell me what you think.
I put the link to you on Odyssey out there, guys. Please check out Mr. Lundell. And let's see. Pop Culture Curator says, thank you. You're welcome, Pop Culture Curator. Thank you all for hanging out. Professor Brainy Specs put out the link to A Question of Trek. And I will see you all soon or later. Qapla all, Bird, and panel out.